Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Very quickly, as we always do, please do not let this be our first vlog you watch in this series. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
If you're watching our cruise vlog series, go back to
Go
the
back.
other ones.
Yes.
This is not the one to start with.
No.
It's going to be quick, and we're
tired. We got bedhead. We haven't showered, which we'll explain. Watch our last debrief.
Yeah. But Brandon, where are we at, and what are we doing today?
We are back in Port Canaveral.
It's a nice day.
Yeah, right at the Disney terminal here. And we're about to go down to breakfast really quick at Worlds of Marvel and then get off the ship. And again, this video will be very short, probably about 15 to 20 minutes maximum, because we got to head home.
Yes, we're going to do some highlights from the Debarkation breakfast and skedaddle on out of here home to our kitties.
To our kitties, our shower, our bed, our PlayStation, our everything. Ready? Let's go. It's been a great cruise, though.
Yeah, it's been awesome. This has been the best cruise.
It's been amazing. Exploring the Wish has been incredible, but you ready to go end it with some positivity for breakfast?
Yes,
let's go. And in the morning on Debarkation Day, you can see all the luggage and everything inside the hallway here. This is normal on a Disney cruise ship. So if you want any good photos in these hallways, make sure you take them before debarkation.
All right, we're here in Worlds of Marvel for breakfast.
Great restaurant still.
Yes, and they're showing lots of cool concept art today, which is fun to look at. So we just ordered with our server Bahati. I'm getting a bunch of breakfast. Brandon is just getting some hash browns because hashtag potatoes for life.
Yeah.
And then he brought, when we got seated, a whole plate of gluten-free, dairy-free, and nut-free pastries, so udis, blueberry chocolate muffins, and then also a Connect donut. So
I'm probably gonna have the donut if that's okay.
Love those, yeah. So we'll probably each have a little bit of bites of pastries, but otherwise waiting for breakfast and waking up.
All right.
Okay, so our breakfast came, and I got some gluten-free pancakes. Again, very similar to what we got yesterday, with some blueberry compote and some strawberry cream. They're hot, so I'm gonna dig it out. They were delicious, good as yesterday. Light, if you can have dairy, the strawberry cream is so good with the blueberry compote, so I definitely recommend that. And you don't even need syrup. So, very good. And then I also got the Southern hash, which is kind of a staple that I've gotten the last several cruises. So, some eggs, potatoes. Solid.
Fresh. Good.
A little on the spicy side. But overall, very good.
Awesome. And I got just 3 hash browns. I won't do a review.
Oh,
But Sarah, I got 3 hash browns.
You did say they were the best of the cruise.
Let's turn this camera on. So really quickly, all I got was 3 hash browns. That's it. I have had 1 bite, but it's already the best of the whole cruise. The hash browns have been delicious. They always are. They're not McDonald's hash browns, but they're good. Actually, they're really good. Second best hash browns. I've already had a bite, as you can see. Oh, that's maybe why they taste
I think they're baked.
Yeah.
I think you got baked instead of fried.
I think these are baked. They're so good. I'm not a big breakfast guy, you know, but really good. We're gonna eat this, and then you'll see us outside somewhere. They are refueling the Disney Wish. Here is a fuel shipper right next to you. Very cool. All right, so we have been trying to get off the ship for over an hour. We have never seen any Disney cruise ship this backed up getting off. There is the front right there. But it was worse. Yeah, and it wraps around to there. So you got to go all the way behind the stage, down below us, all the way back over there, and it was even further back. This is really, really bad. And between the both of us, again, we've said this in our other videos. I've been on 9 Disney cruises. Sarah's been on 10. We have never, ever seen it this bad before. It may look empty down here, but trust me when I tell you the line is awful to get off the ship. So we're going to wait. And like that, we're back.
Yes, a day later.
Yep, one day.
Gotten everything cleaned up, unpacked, chilled with the kitties, and decompressed from the most insane debarkation I think we've ever had on a cruise ship.
Yeah, again, this will be a very short video, and for real, this will be a very short debrief, I promise. If this is, again, really quickly, the first video you've seen of ours ever, or on this cruise series, do not start here. For real, stop the video and I guess you're this far. Go back to the first ones. This is always the, not janky video, but the most kind of truncated video, right?
Not the most exciting.
Yeah, not the most exciting video. But really quickly, Sarah, talk about, the last time you saw us was probably hanging out, waiting to get off the ship. So let's explain that. And before Sarah does, and she's going to do the talking on this, I do want to say what she's about to say, and I'll interject here and there. There is there's a cruise group for most cruises you go on. Almost everyone agrees, has concurred with what we're about to talk about, as of friends that we've spoken with that have gone through the same thing.
Yes.
So, Sarah, with that, I'd like you to say what I know we're all thinking.
Debarkation on the Disney Wish was a hot mess.
It was a joke.
Oh my gosh. So, this was my 10th Disney cruise and your 9th. And
platinum level now.
And we've debarked in Port Canaveral a bunch. We've debarked in Miami. This made Miami look easy. Yeah, and Miami is kind of the worst.
We actually joked that we were missing the Miami terminal. Their debarkation at this point.
Yeah, I still don't know what was going on. So probably the last we saw was footage of us waiting in
somewhere in the atrium or something.
We left breakfast and we had late breakfast, so it was at 8:10. And when we finished with breakfast, which was pretty quick,
really quick. Actually.
When we got out, we were like, there were lines from. So Worlds of Marvel is aft of the ship, so in the back, and we had to debark in midship, and we got out and we were like, the lines are all the way back aft for debarkation. We were like, what is going on? Yeah. So we ended up going around, came up to the kind of the top of the grand hall so we could look down, and we were just like, it was just walls and walls of people, just lines and lines and lines, never ending, just wasn't really moving. We waited
well over an hour.
No, it was like an hour and a half to get off the ship. And then once we got in line, it took us like another hour to get through off the ship and then through customs.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just didn't have enough customs agents. We also heard in our Facebook group that maybe there were some delays from people off the ship. I don't know what was going on with customs, but people were definitely being delayed. It was so late. There was no more porters in the customs area with luggage because they were getting ready. It was literally 10:30, so they were getting ready for new cruisers coming on and sailing.
As we were walking off the ship, if everything was, quote, on time for the new people coming on board for that cruise, within an hour they'd have been back on board. It was ridiculous. It was insane.
We went to our luggage section. We were the only bags left.
Yeah. And this was
banana land.
And this was not us hanging out until the last minute or anything. So I will say this: we
did kind of wait.
We had to wait.
The lines were so long.
The lines were so long. We both didn't want to wait in the line, so we did enjoy the ship a little longer. Got some more footage and some photos. Walked around.
Not a few more new places we hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen before. Yeah, we had not seen. This is very quick. I don't think I got any photos or video of it because we were kind of in a rush. But I love bathrooms every once sometimes. You judge them harshly, but the bathrooms by the theater was really good.
They're very nice.
Yeah, we found those.
Yeah.
We hadn't been in them, and I was like, gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. So, but in saying that, yeah, getting off was atrocious, and we were wondering, is this just a one-time thing? Did we just get that one unlucky cruise? But then other people have said this seems to be normal for the Wish.
Yeah, for some reason, people are saying the Wish has been quite lengthy, and I don't know. So I don't know if it's because the ships are very full. Now, we did talk to a cast member while we were stuck in line.
And she had her little computer
She had her computer, and she said there was 3,400 people. She's like, this isn't even full.
Yeah.
Although it felt very full. But I don't know if it's because the ships are running pretty close to capacity, and that's part of it, and the ships haven't been running that close to capacity in the last couple of years, or also there were a ton of back-to-back sailings. They said that because on day 3 on Castaway Cay, when we were on the ship, we talked to some cast members, and they said that the ship was busier on Castaway Cay Day because there were so many back-to-back sailings. So people were using their second Castaway Cay Day as a day to stay on the ship.
Yeah.
And they had a whole other back-to-back groups. Like, we were just tons of people around us were going on back-to-back. So I don't know if that was also causing some of the issues. I have no idea. It was jammed.
So
latest
normally,
we've ever come home from Port Canaveral.
I want to say this. I don't know how Sarah's going to know more. We're usually home by 10:30.
Yeah.
Around 10:30. Sometimes even a little earlier. Sometimes a little bit later, but around 10:30. I don't think we were home till 2 o'clock this time.
It was like 1:30, yeah.
1:30, 2 o'clock.
So the thing I will say is if you are planning on going on the Disney Wish, and especially if you are traveling from someplace else and you have to deal with flights, make them later in the day.
Yeah.
Because we saw a lot of people who were really stressed out because
they're going to miss their flights.
It was just so jammed.
100% people in the line were missing their flights, and that's it. It's terrible.
Now, people who left early, we heard a bunch of people who left during express walk-off and early after the first breakfast, so that they didn't have any issues. So
is that what they were saying in the group? I didn't see that.
So plan accordingly. If you are traveling someplace that day, try to go later in the day so that you're not rushing in case it is a longer debarkation.
Yeah.
Plus, once you've got to get travel to wherever your destination is.
But other than that, we're going to cut this short.
Yeah.
Great cruise overall. Yes, you watched all our days. We were critical at times, and I do think rightfully so critical. But I hope we were also very positive too, because overall we thoroughly enjoyed it, and we will be on the Wish again. We don't have anything scheduled right now for the Wish.
It'll be a while.
It'll be a while, but But also one more thing, we are going to do 2 wrap-up videos on this cruise. One, a couch video just like this about the cruise in general, every aspect of it, correct? And it's going to be just prepare yourselves now, everyone. It's going to be a lengthy video.
Maybe it's going to be like Disney Wish, what we liked, what we didn't like, kind of thing.
And then our next video, which Sarah brought up, I think we're going to do a video. Oh, this was her idea, as it always is. Strictly on maybe the special diet stuff on the Wish, and that video will be focused on the special diet, positive and negative, the food in general. But we're not going to. In that video, we won't really talk about maybe the theming on the Wish or anything. That'll be strictly about the food.
Yeah, more just how to navigate on the Wish.
I think Sarah had a great idea with that. So. Anything else?
That's it. If you have questions, again, keep letting us know those questions, and we're going to try to answer those also in that big wrap-up video about the Wish. That's kind of it.
Yeah, so really quick, please leave a comment, though, for Sarah. We did confirm online, she is officially platinum now. She is platinum level. But we don't care about platinum. It's all about Pearl, so nobody cares. No, I'm kidding. No. We are so excited to be platinum.
So close.
And after our next cruise, I get to be platinum, too. So, no, Director Krennic, Rogue One. Close to greatness. Anyway, so we were this close. But anyway, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. You guys are awesome. Our subscribers are awesome. Hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment. But with that,
we'll see you soon.
Bye.